Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm Larry the Lion. This is my podcast. How are you today? Trying to get this camera straight. So, a lot of great things happening. Gotta stop saying so. um, Beautiful full moon last night. There's a full moon on my screensaver up here. Had an interesting train ride last night. Met a very intelligent young lady, and I hope I was able to resonate a message with her. But let me share this really quick. I'm going to share this to her. I'm going to talk about her without talking about her. I'm going to talk about in generalities. Give me 1 second. All right. So a lot of great things happening. The job selling solar is working out pretty damn good. Very convenient. Got off really late, but I don't believe in coincidences in everything that happens. Also met an Uber driver last night who drove me out of the neighborhood to the Fries. She was becoming a real estate agent. Told her about creative financing. The young lady I met on the light rail, very intelligent. We had very long conversations, philosophical things about Bible, religion, history, slavery, genetics. But she got herself into some trouble, and I'm not going to talk about what. But she turned out she was only 16 years old, super highly intelligent. Just like I met the other kid the other night, 23, helping people build their lives up. There's so many opportunities, and each time you have somebody to you get in front of, you can impact their life and change their life. I was talking to Tigger about 20 minutes before this, and Tigger's my partner. We're working on the project in Sandy, Utah, the $1.14 million home. All the great things that happened. We just got her first private money lending deal, my first connecting deal, $1,800. So my second creative part of this mentorship SUBTO opportunities that show up. There's so many ways to make money, as Pace said, in real estate. And then we have another one that we're going to get paid on. But we're still working on this house. I'm still building my empire. These are like the foundation, the rocks. Moving to Phoenix was one of the best things I've done. I'm joining EoS Fitness by the new apartment that I'm helping another SUB2 student help their family out by moving in there, keeping their lease from getting broken. Last night, in one of the doors I knocked for the solar, she ended up having a computer chair in a garage that her husband had set in for a long time. He died 6-7 months ago. Sorry to hear that. She had a lot of other things for sale, and the whole garage was for sale. But I zeroed in. She had said about the chair. I don't even know how we got there, but I don't believe in coincidence. I need a chair for where I'm moving. It's just, I'm gonna get my studio built. I'm gonna get a microphone, maybe a different camera, because this thing it's great. It's a little portable. It's small, but I always gotta adjust it. It's kind of loose. Getting a green screen. Just a lot of opportunities happening right now. Going to be close to the church with the other SUB2 students. I'm able to have stability and structure my days, and there's really importance in, me and the young lady disagreed on her beliefs. We chose to believe different things, how we see God in our lives in the future. Um, but I hope I introduced her to what we do as entrepreneurs, and she will embrace that. I invited her to Kevin Cho's WeWork meetup Saturday night. Um, she was interested in getting a job selling solar. I said what I was doing, which is so highly flexible for me. Tonight I'm taking off. I can just do that without, I was kind of feeling guilty. I was telling Tigger about not working today, but literally you only have to work 2 days. I've already worked 3 to keep your job. You have to get appointments. Um, but I wouldn't miss. I don't want to miss family night. Family night is my favorite Zoom with Pace and Sub 2 family. It's the best time. I can miss other Zooms, and you know, Saturday I'll be working early in the morning instead of the night. I'll go to the WeWork meeting. Sunday I go to church, and then I have an opportunity if I want to work in the evening, but I probably won't on Sundays. Um, it's great to have structure. It's great to find some stability, and things are working out as they should and always will be. One of the things after going to Limitless last weekend was that I want to be the person that's speaking to the young people. Catherine Orlana, Miriam Orlana's daughter, she was she went to Puerto Rico with being a jetty, and there's so many great, amazing young women in this community, like Alexis Morgan, Isa Fideliano. I have trouble saying both of their names. Ice, Venus mentee. Uh, I hope this young lady will decide to go down this path. Um, she deserves it. She has a chance. I hope she sees it. I hope she's watching this right now. I sent her the link to this. Um, all those young ladies I met at community camp, the children, Victor and Karen Lanza, Meg Frias, Miriam Orlano, and the other children in this community that have the opportunity to grow and learn and do this. If you ever heard of Andy Wrong, RONG, he's an Astro student. He's been making $50,000 a month, starting in his bathroom stall at the school. He's still in high school. He'd be calling agents on properties, making offers in his spare time during in between classes. Crazy. Um, I seen you on Instagram. Um, you We'll figure that out. Good to see you, Mel. Um, there's something with the messenger. You got to go in. There's some setting for Facebook Messenger. We'll figure it out though. But you need to. Do you see the about? It says Facebook user. You also have to go to StreamYard. There's a link in the description. I believe I put it in there. Let me check. I'm gonna open up Facebook for you, Mel. How are you today, sis? Hey everybody. Melanie, she's got some bomb nootropics. Let me hook you up with her. Mel, you should be advertising. Put your link in the chat. So that's what everybody should do. They should be squatting up in my chat. The people that do watch this, it's an opportunity to, do deals, work with other people. But it says right at the bottom, there says, please grant StreamYard permission to see your name at StreamYard.com/Facebook. Melanie, you see that if you're on Facebook? I'll put it in the chat for you. There you go, Mel. Or you might be on YouTube. Or no, you're on. So people, if you're viewing off of Facebook, I'll put those in there. So then I can see your username instead of Facebook user. You just got to go to streamyard.com/Facebook. That way we can see your name when you make comments. I can. Other people can too. Yeah, so super excited about joining EoS Fitness, getting back on track. I've been up and down all over, settling in here in Phoenix in my new home. And I've been having lots of great visions and plans for the future. Gotta stop looking at my phone when I'm not here. The project in Utah, we still need a private money partner on that. We're getting it under contract today, hopefully. It needs a lot of work, but it's a great opportunity. We just gotta find the right partner with it. And if we lose it, we lose it. We'll try and wholesale it before the due diligence period. But the sellers have been kind of unreasonable. We offered them more different ways, but I just don't think they are thinking things through for us either. Because we do have to do more work than they said, but the opportunity is there. It will cash flow as a straight rental with the work done. It would barely break even though, as it is with the basement unfinished. But as an Airbnb, it would perform super high in that area because there's a lack of big properties there. But I'm really excited to get my day set up, start doing more Calendly appointments. That's where these two connecting deals came from. I connected somebody with Tigger Antoinine for private money. She found it. She got the deal. We're helping another one with a BA Assumal. And then there's another one that she's been working on. But these all come from those Calendly appointments. And connecting with people and going to meetups and going to masterminds. It's about building your brand, getting known, a project forward. I'm all in on this. The young lady asked me last night, how much money have you made in 19 months? I talked about this the other day on my podcast last Friday before Limitless. I haven't made a ton of money yet, but what I've gained in knowledge and relationships, wow, phenomenal. From where I came from and where anybody, the opportunity is here, but you just have to get out of your comfort zones. People are afraid to do that. And that's holding them back because it is all mindset when it comes down to it. We all know this, or some of us do. Even if we know it, we still don't believe it sometimes. There's so many great people in this community and in this world that you can connect with. But you have to be connecting, and you have to sometimes put your distance between people. I was explaining to the young lady about the 5 people you are around most is how that's your influence. That's your level. You're never gonna exceed them. Uh, by You need to always be leveling up, depending where you want to go. Now, it doesn't mean you have to cut all people off, but sometimes you have to create a lot of distance. You got to spend less time with those people, spend time with the people that are going to help achieve your goals and visions and plans. You have to be in the right rooms. You have to take action. You have to be consistent, which is a lot of things I need to do with this consistency, relentless consistency, as Sam Singh says. have this idea too about I'm not gonna share it, but maybe a mastermind. uh, I'm gonna work on it a bit. I have a couple of different ideas I want to do. Um, Building our team, going to Orlando. Me and Tigger have Landon Miller. He's our integrator. Going to be looking for people to make calls. Going to be looking for people to close deals. Having people, we have a few people that can be the transactional coordinators. Um, it's coming together. We're using different tools like Myron Briley's tool, combining it with the unapologetic results CRM, the direct to agent. Um, Everything is coming together, and I'm really excited with where I'm at right now, even though I don't look excited. Um, Shit. You know what? I didn't realize I don't even have my headset up. I'm sitting here talking. You guys, like, can you even hear me? Anybody? I've probably been talking to. Oh, good. It's not connected. Um, Let me make sure what is connected though. It's just okay. It's on the. Oh, it's on the wrong camera though. Oh no, that's that speaker. There we go. Thank God. I thought I had disconnected and I've been talking to myself for 17 minutes and 23 seconds. um, can't wait to just have my own schedule, my own place. It's been a long time. I've been living with people forever. Because I can't remember the last time I had my own apartment. That's well, I had weekly rentals by myself, but that doesn't really count, I guess. Does and doesn't. Um, but I was a different person then, completely different. This time it's there's a lot of intentionality in how I'm going about this. Um, I just can't be grateful enough to God. Oh, see, forgot about what the first thing I wrote in the Facebook. Giving God is 10%. Giving God all He asked for. I did it with my first deal, and I promised. There's a post way back early last year when I first started the journey, and I tagged Pace and then a whole bunch of other people. And I said, every deal, God gets his 10%. And just the magic all really started happening last year when I started tithing. Um, Everybody has their beliefs, and it's all mindset. My mindset and my heart, and choosing to put God first. Loving the greatest commandment is to love God with all your heart, all your soul, and to love each other. Um, love thy neighbor. Those are two things that you can't force on anybody. You cannot be forced to do that. It has to be from your heart. You have to believe that you're not doing it. You're doing it because you actually believe it. And often, and last night, I was with that challenge last night on the train after the young lady was off, got off, missed my stop, missed the bus stop last night. I was on them Lime scooters last night. But there was a guy on there, and he just started talking smack and full moon. And I actually lowered myself to his level and engaged him. Um, And it was funny because he had started talking, he was saying, studying stuff about the police that were over there, and he was insulting them. And then he said something to me because I smoke cigarettes still. Um, I know, you probably, You're doing all this other stuff. Why don't you quit them? I know. I like my coffee and my cigarette in the morning. Like George Burns. A lot of people don't know who he is. I know you younger people don't. But he smoked cigars till he was 100. He said he liked it. So it's all mindset. He didn't believe that it would hurt him. I don't believe it hurts me either. I could be wrong. But anyways, he said it's $750 fine. Police take you to jail. I'm like, yeah, well, I said to him, I said, well, I'll just tell him that you gave me the cigarette. So he started saying stuff, insulting me, trying to insult me and hurt my feelings about he said, the old usual mom stuff, just then he went with he resorted to the fat stuff, because I'm fat, just all the typical stuff. And, and I jumped up and got in his face, and his dog he had looked like a pit bull with a pink collar. I don't know who was more scared, him or that. He started running down the street, but he's still talking smack. And I was waiting for my Uber, um, because I passed 2 stops, and it was already like midnight. And so I'm waiting there, and eventually the 2 police officers that he had talked smack to walked up, and I was yelling at him, and I was pretending because he was like, "I'm going to kill you." I was like, "Well, I'm going to call 911 and tell him there's a crazy guy on the train platform." They walked up behind me. Are you really calling 911, right? I was like, no, I'm just messing with them. So then they messed with him. They said, hey, because I told him, he said I was going to go to jail if I was smoking a cigarette. And they're like, no, we wouldn't. We would just told you to put it out. If you argue with us, yeah, we have that option. Um, so they yelled at him, hey, is your dog, you got a bag for your dog's poop? If he poos on that platform, you're not allowed to have a dog up there unless you do. And it just turned out to be the joke. The guys were really nice, the officers, and but I shouldn't engage them. I shouldn't have resorted to his level and trying, get in his face, which he ran away from me. But it's all, love thy neighbor. I should have just loved him and just not said anything to him. Sometimes you just, that's a really challenging commandment to keep. Uh, it's easy to love God because God gives you so much, or you think that He's not giving you enough. So it's not always easy for a lot of people. Um, there's things that you can't control, but there's things you can control. But again, it all comes down to the mindset and your beliefs, and goes back to her beliefs, the young ladies, and my beliefs. She has different ones. She has things to we were talking historical difference, Sumerians and the Anunnaki, and how the other floods and the stories of the floods have been stolen from other civilizations, or they are all coincidental. Um, I choose to believe it's God, and that's what my heart tells me. That's what my mind tells me. All of this, everything that happens to me, I don't believe in any coincidences, since there's so many things that have happened to brought me to this point. Since I told God I would put Him first in my life, and I walked away from people. Tigger, 1212, angel numbers. See, angel numbers. Me and Tigger are always connected with that. I believe in angel numbers. Some people call it synchronicity. Carl Jung. Some people call it coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. I choose to believe in angel numbers and God communicating and giving me things because I'm putting myself in the right places. Um, like the bus I ride every night has been number 17 for 3 nights, 4 nights in a row. It's been a free ride each time. Little things. Them guys give me the free hot dog in the night. People, like finding that computer chair in that garage. The person that already had solar, her husband passed away. Um, just things just keep dropping in my lap. The more I put God first, the more I continue to do the right things, because I did the wrong things for 40 years. Um, and this community has given me so much of that. You know, I just I gotta find a way to craft myself to give a message to people, because I would really want to be on those stages. Like I saw Limitless. Weather alert just issued. It looks hot. It's a little fire thing in the corner of the screen. Let me see what it says. I bet it just says. Oh, it doesn't say. It just says weather alert just issued. Oh, here it goes. It pops up. Uh, yeah, getting a new computer. My getting approved for that Discover card is timely. Having Tigger get this $1,800 was timely, and there's so many people I have to pay it back, pay it forward to, but it's just everything's just dropping in the right places right now, helping me move forward with the new life, new second chance I was given. God, I can't say anything other than divine intervention, um, for everything that's happened for me, not to me, but for me. It says fire weather warning. It's only 88 degrees here. It's a beautiful day here in Mesa. It's only 10:14 a.m., but really happy being. And I found this iPhone photography course. One of the things that I really missed, where you couldn't do it, you just only do sunset photos in Florida, but I love landscape photography too. Um, I have a whole bunch of ideas for the future, and um, there's so many opportunities. I'm so grateful for. Uh, that's pretty much all I wanted to say today. Just get some stuff out there, and um, I'm grateful, 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 grateful. Uh, it's nice to be able to do. I can work tonight, but I don't have to, and I don't have to feel guilty about not working. Uh, I have commitments still, but I have more flexibility. I haven't had opportunities like this ever in my life. Just the last 19 months, I've been so grateful, and it's been so many times I wanted to quit and give up, and then there'll be more times in the future saying this is so hard. But I was watching Pace and Ryan Pineda last night when I got home. Um, a lot of people think once you get multifamily, um, or like you're owning multiple houses, you have renters, you're never retired. You might say, "Oh, I'm retired now," but you're not really, because there's so many things you have to still do in scaling and growing and owning. But you're always going to be working. It's just you get to choose what type of work you want to do and what your income is based on letting the work be the filter. And that's how I was telling her last night, the young lady, about, you know, you have to let people filter themselves in and out of your life. People are either going to do the work or they're not going to do the work. And if they're holding you back by time you're spending with them, like Manny was talking today, he values his time at $1,000 an hour. So he outsources his laundry for $80. And I said, wow, $80, that's a lot. And then I remember what he said. I go, well, that time you're gaining by having somebody else doing your laundry, if you're doing this business, looking for the real estate like we do with sub-2 deals and creative financing, that's a lot more time. Those more time to calls, make connections, and squad up with people and get deals. And that's a lot of, for me, the stability. Even though I was riding home on a train last night, 3 hours, and Manny taking me there, it's still those long hours on the public commute. But having stability and structure in my days, and not having the anxiety and worry, um, there's so many great opportunities going to happen. So I'm talking too much. That's all I do is talk. Um, yeah, you have to have a goal. You have to have a vision. You have to have actionable steps for it. You have to have accountability. You have to have the mindset. And I've been given all this, and I hope I'm going to be able to. I hope I know I will be able in the future, with the help of others going down this path. I want to be able to speak to people. I want to be able to change their lives. I want to have a story to tell. Um, and I'm gonna, it's coming together slowly. Maybe I won't speak to, again, I've always said when I started this podcast, if I can maybe just change one person's life, give them a different vision than the life that they're currently living in. It helps them, improves them, save somebody's life, just by my story. Because the young lady was had some issues, and she said, I don't think I would want people to know that. I said, well, I didn't have a choice with my life. Um, I had to be honest and vulnerable and have integrity to share the good and the bad. I didn't want things to come up behind me in the future as I went down this, and then when exposed, because I hid it, and then I would crumble. I would think, it would just, I didn't know if I could weather, you know, the past. So I just put the past out there and was honest and continue to be honest. I was a drug addict. I'm not a drug addict today. I didn't go to AA or Narcotics Anonymous or doctors or rehabs. Um, and a lot of people won't be able to do that, but because their mindset, they don't believe they could do it. I believed I could do it, and I've done it. And that was mindset for me. But I trusted in God. Um, but like the young lady saying, she said, God is within us, and He is. Um, we just have some differing opinions on that. But everything is in you. It's your mindset. If our thoughts create our reality, and I'm writing my own story now instead of having it written for me. I'm taking responsibility and accountability, but I'm also taking action in doing a lot of the right things. I just hope we as humanity and as whole could all learn this somehow. It's a daunting task, right? uh, yeah, excited, tired though right now too. I needed to take a rest today. Um, got a lot of work to do, but thank you for people that have been with me so far on this journey, and the people in the future. You know, I still only have less than 200 subscribers on YouTube. But I think we're going to find a way to change all that. I have 8,500 people on Facebook. I need 8,500 on YouTube. How do I do that? We're going to figure it out with Project Forward, brand building, and organization, and structure, and consistency. Uh, I was looking through my Facebook cover photos. There was seeing so many references to the lion in the past before I started saying Larry the Lion. They used to call me when I was a kid. Well, you don't know. I'm telling you. Um, when I was younger, they'd say Lair Bear, Larry, Lair Bear, Bear. I never really liked the bear thing. Um, like Larry the Lion a lot better. Bears are tough too, though, but different. The lion's the king of the jungle. And I'm the king of the jungle because this is my jungle. Everybody has their own jungle, their own world, their own multiverse, their own reality. And you can literally be anything you want if you think it and believe it and you take action towards it. Um, some things you do need, but you can always make the connections. You can always take the things. There's always that step you could take some people don't want to take. Um, Sometimes we need help though too. And you have to have the faith though, and courage to believe in the faith, and see the unseen, and work towards that. And it's often very tough. And I got to get better at looking into the camera instead of looking up at the picture behind it, thinking, well, I am accessing, my reticular system, memory system when I'm doing that though. Grounding, I need grounding too. Larry the Lion Live. Still blown away how I got to this point. But I know it's because I took action and I asked for help. And my vibe will attract my tribe. Even my tribe won't be very big. It'll be huge. I don't know. But I'm going to keep doing this because I'm happy with my life. Happy with the friends I have now. Happy with the opportunities. Happy with my mentor base more me in this community. Um, but almost sometimes there's too many people. It's like, man, just like Pace says, there's too many ways to make money. There's too many people to connect with almost. Uh, but it's all coming together. And if I can help you or anybody with any way, I'd love to connect with you. There's a link for Calendly in my description there. Please schedule a 15-minute call with me. Let me see how I can help you, or maybe you could help me with something, how we can make money together, do business together. Because that's what I'm looking to do business with you people, but also make connections, helping people with their businesses. If you have money and you need to deploy it for double-digit returns, let me connect you with my partner Tigger and put you into our database of gators and private money lenders and private money partners. Help you deploy your money and make. And that is what Pace said too. It's really the true passive income is becoming a lender. And I'm going to be starting a fund of funds of my own where anybody can do this. It'll be invested into projects. Let's see how that goes. Raising private money. There's RPM. There's people are afraid to do it, but there's a ton of people out there with a ton of money. They just don't know what to do with it. You can help them do that. And so we're building a track record of that now. Me and Tigger, me connecting and Tigger getting the deals done, and now we can show it. Hey, we've done this. We've done this. Same thing like when we took this property over subject to, we took this property. But you just got to get the ones, and you have to build upon the momentum of them. I don't know what we're gonna get paid on this next one. I don't really care. As I'm getting paid. I mean, I do care, but you have to know your worth too. But I know God's gonna keep on blessing me with more and more opportunities. I'm gonna grow. He's not giving me anything more I can handle. A lot of times I thought I couldn't handle part of this journey. I was ready to give up. Everybody feels that. But I'm glad to be on this journey. I'm actually hungry right now. It's 10:28. I shouldn't be hungry. Getting back on my one meal a day. Uh, you know what? I got a pizza in there. I want to get rid of that thing because I'm going to set up my new apartment for the carnivore diet, my one meal a day, going to EoS Fitness, meditation, visualization, uh, praying, um, my DTA, my podcast, my show, The Lion's Den. Um, I don't want it to be Joe Roganish type thing. Might get a second microphone and bring some people in from the community. Just come by my apartment. It's in the hood though. You might have to bring your gun. That would be really cool. There's a lot of people here in the community in Phoenix, and a lot of people that come visit. And that's why I was thinking about creating a mastermind. I know some people that I would want to have speak at it, and some ideas. See if we can make it happen. Um, I want to do a kind of sub 2 limitless. Have like 20 people in 12 hours, and arrange for, yeah, it's gonna be kind of cool. No, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be super dope. I'm gonna build. I got a lot of things I want to build. And, oh, it's Starbucks 10. Oh, today's National Coffee Day. What? Is that today? Hey Siri, is it National Coffee Day today?
Here's what I found.
September 28th. Son of a bitch, it is. I love my Starbucks Verona, Cafe Verona. Finally found it in a bag, but what? Oh, yeah, it is National Coffee Day. I love it. Coffee is my favorite. Coffee and water, part of the fasting and one meal a day. The coaching program I am gonna do about carnivore and fasting and benefits. Like Pay said, making Project Forward. There's, like I said, I'm doing it because I like it and believe in it, and maybe somebody else will want to do it. Maybe I'll just help one person with it. Also, building this brand, Larry the Lion, or Sub 2 Lions, or real estate investing. Then I wanted to build or get into robotics, life extension technology, space exploration. I have some big love because I'm going to Mars. Everybody knows that. And being a speaker, an aspirational speaker, not an inspirational speaker, not a motivational speaker. I want to be an aspirational speaker. There's differences between each of those levels. Aspirational speaking is what I want to do. And that comes with getting healthy and being an example. And I can't do halfway. Like maybe I'm good at real estate, but there's so many other gurus. Maybe I'm good at getting healthy. There's so many people that are good at that. But there's so many people. There's plenty of people to encourage and inspire and to follow each other. But you have to there's ways to build a brand with its proven methods. I see all the big picture. It's coming together. You just have to take action and trust the process and love the journey and know that the journey never ends. Some people just stop and sit by the road. They're done with their journey. I'm always going to keep moving forward. I'm never going to give up. That's why I used to say a lot of things last year, and then I got away from them, coming back to that, re-grounding myself, finding my purpose again. National cost, create a National Today account. Why do I want to do that? I don't want to create no. Ordering stuff off Temu for the new apartment in Amazon. Anyways, I have a lot of stuff to do. I gotta get ready, get my flight booked for Orlando, for the Disney meetup, and oh, a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to do today. Thanks for spending the last 45 minutes with me and listening to me to talk about myself. But hopefully, somebody gains something out of it. I don't know who will watch me in the future. I don't know if I don't watch myself. I don't have time to because sometimes I'm on here for 10 hours. Um, Once in a while, maybe I'll start watching little parts of it as I've kind of just been winging it for the last 10 months. I'm going to be more intentional now with this, becoming more professional, being consistent. I have a lot of things to do. Still a lot of work on myself. But thanks for watching, everybody. I might be back on later. I'm still a little bit tired. Like I said, I'm taking the day off because I can. I don't have to feel bad about it. Family night tonight was sub two. It's the best time. I love family night because this is my family, this community. Because I had walked away from the blood family, the one that you can choose whatever you want. Anybody can be your family. You can make aunts, pile of aunts your family. Hey, this is my family. Let's spend time. I wouldn't advise doing that, but you're only limited by yourself and your beliefs, and you can always create new identities. You can always write your own story. You can always become somebody else, become the greater version of yourself. Um, the power of one more, like Ed Mylett talks about. Um, you can be the one that changes your bloodline. You can change everything, literally. You're not locked into anything. You just think you are. And when you think you are, you are. Because your thoughts create your reality. What you think about, where your focus goes, is where you go. So, with that being said, have a good day. I got a lot of future's bright. I'm super excited. 10 years from now, the Legion Stadium, I'll be speaking to 100,000 people. 35 years from now, I'll be on Mars. Well, it's 33. It was 33 in last year. That's the plan. It'd be like 20. It's gonna be 2055 then. And then we're just saying that 2055. Yeah, I'll be on Mars. I probably still. One thing I'm certain of. Second thing I'm certain of, I'm speaking to 100,000 people at Allegiant Stadium in 10 years. Everything else in between, we're gonna fill all that in. Those we're gonna reverse engineer, plan for. So have a good day, everybody. Thanks for being my friend. Larry the Lion. Thanks for watching.